Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. I'm GetGoodGuy and I'm still enjoying Battlefield 1. We're nearly 2 years deep into this World War I experience, right around the corner from Battlefield 5, and so let's talk about why some people, including myself, are still playing, and yes, that's some people, not that many according to the numbers, but some, possibly you guys, or possibly not. And just quickly, I know this isn't the video I said on stream would be ready for today, but that's still not quite there, and I've had this concept knocking around my head for a while, so I wanted to put out something for you to watch, and what better time to talk about this than right now, especially as it can inform a few things regarding the channel at the minute as well. So make sure to let me know in the comments below if and why you're still enjoying Battlefield 1, how often do you play, or have you stopped playing, and if so, why? Get your thoughts down there. So let's kick this off with reason number 1 why I'm still having fun. I'm playing on stream. Now I know this bit doesn't necessarily help you guys as such, but it does explain why some of you may have been confused about a lack of videos recently. I'm currently splitting my time almost 50-50 between videos and streams, and a good chunk of you have been tuning in and giving me super positive feedback on the streams, so thank you very much for that. If you've missed the streams, the best way to catch them is to turn on notifications with the bell button if you haven't already. Some people have told me that they didn't even know there had been streams even after 4 or 5 of them have passed by, so don't let YouTube's poor system cause you to miss out anymore. I'm having a great time on Battlefield 1 again now, partly because it's on stream. It's way more fun than just playing on my own, so you guys that tune in, thank you very much. Now the next thing that keeps me playing BF1 is I'm playing other games, namely, most of the time at least, Destiny 2. Some of you will have seen some Destiny on the channel recently, and this is evidence of my switching things up a bit. What I'm saying is that, and this might sound a little strange at first, I'm enjoying Battlefield 1 more by playing other games more, because I'm not getting burnt out just smashing away at BF1 every single day. It's refreshing to play something else and have different experiences, and this in turn can make for an equally refreshing experience when I return to Battlefield afterwards. The more you hammer away at one thing, the more you start to notice the niggling issues, and the less you enjoy the positives. So I highly advise you do the same if you're getting bored of BF1 and you don't really play anything else. And likewise, if you've stopped playing Battlefield, you might enjoy a return to it more than you'd expect. I can't guarantee that, of course, but there's no harm in trying. And from there we can get to the next thing that's helping me to enjoy myself, certainly more so than I was a few weeks back, and that's letting things go more. This is kind of linked to the previous point of playing other things, and how that allows you to be less bothered about those niggling issues in Battlefield. Well, letting stuff go is necessary, especially in an online shooter where there's going to be lag and such, and even more especially so on a game like Battlefield 1, where there can be so much chaos and so many random factors that you can't control, as well as just glitches and such like. So try to let that stuff go as often as you can. You don't have to like it, of course, but you can train yourself to be less bothered by it. Some of you will have seen on my streams that something will happen, I'll get mad for a few seconds, maybe up to a minute, and then just let it go. Or usually at least that's what happens, and this is really helping my overall enjoyment. So try to do the same, people. It could have a big impact. And this can take us to an overall viewpoint of not taking the game too seriously. BF1's been out for ages now. Make sure you just have some fun. Enjoy yourself. At this point, I'm now personally doing 2 series on BF1 on stream, which both completely alter my experience and make it way harder to do well. And that change is breathing new life into the experience, regardless of my hampered performance. Those 2 series are the Road to Max Class Ranks using a sidearm as my primary weapon, and then Service Star Hunter, where I use weapons that I barely ever use in order to grab as many primary weapon service stars as I can. So make sure you have some fun out there as well. Don't take it too seriously. Laugh, mess around, make mistakes, and focus on the good stuff. And this can move us to our next point in a nice tidy manner. That point being, don't worry about stats too much. Please, I personally still talk about stats way too often, and they really don't matter when you put them up against just having fun. I'm doing my best to put stats aside, and it helps. I've got a long way to go, no doubt, again as some of you will know, but I'm at least a little less focused on it than before. When it was at the forefront of my mind, the game really wasn't fun. Plus, if you just do the right things and play well, the good stats will come with time anyway, so it's a win-win overall. And finally, the main reason why BF1 is still fun to me is the feel of it. You know how a game just has its own intangible feeling? Well, BF1's feel just connects with me. I couldn't possibly still be playing it otherwise. Sure, it has many downsides and drawbacks, but the overall feeling, the atmosphere, the gunfights, the audio, all of it, the feeling just works for me. And those are my main reasons why I'm still able to have fun on BF1. I hope that what I've talked about might help some of you to continue to enjoy the game as well. Make sure you let me know in the comment section what your standpoint is on this matter. I'd be keen to hear from you. Now let's go over to the Board of Awesome for the epic people who support the channel on Patreon. That support helps me to have this position where I can focus on content full time. So thank you so very much to everybody on here. If you want to join them on the Board of Awesome, the link to the Patreon page is in the description and my pinned comment. And with that all said, I'm GetGoodGuy, and I'll see you next time. Laters.